Good evening, everybody. This is Lady Rage, Gamers Geek Radio Show. Tonight we have Brandon, Tony, Travis, and his two brothers he will introduce.
My brother right here is Joker.
Hello, hello.
My other brother right here. They're here at my domicile, joining you guys. This is what we do. We talk. We talk about games. We talk about this. We talk about life in general and daily games and all that fun stuff. So, yeah, what are we talking about tonight?
I'm jealous. You have family members that aren't your children that game. All I have is my son. Sometimes.
Well, you put in a lot of work for your son in that Destiny. So.
Yeah. And while we're adding people, I should just randomly pull Maverick and Iceman out of my back pocket just because. I'm kidding.
The crew.
You fresh in Destiny. You fresh. You like baby boy infant in Destiny. Like you don't understand the fuckery yet. Like the real seriousness of why people hate this game. Which I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna let you understand.
Is he on the 360?
No, he's on the X1.
Oh, y'all need to get a 360. Period.
No, X1.
Is somebody just jealous because they had their X1 taken from them?
Shut up.
Yes. That's exactly what's going on there.
Yes.
I'm
sorry, I was waiting all week to do that. Thank you. You just made my night.
You're only 700 miles away. I can find you. And I have your address. No. You have to send me back your address.
I was going to say with
That's your address. I'm scared now.
I am so glad Florida's a standard state. That's all I have to say.
I don't know if I should send that.
I don't know this random woman breaking into my house.
In the world of modern technology, honestly, it doesn't take much other than your name to find somebody. So I would be scared. I'm sure she can find you.
True.
Yeah.
And my best friend's son can do that. What, Travis?
That's.
As long as we all like pie, then we all should be friends.
Yeah, what that person said, I think. I don't know what happened.
I want chocolate cream pie if you're making it.
Whoa, hold on, back up. What?
Chocolate cream pie.
Wait, there's desserts?
Didn't he say pie?
Oh yeah.
You know what?
I said
Whatever.
all
I don't know
we
what
could all be
happened.
friends.
Yeah, I agree with him. If we all like pie, I want chocolate cream pie.
Anyway,
I'll be your best friend.
it's like while we're on a slight food topic, I'm going to get a bit of a segue there. So we officially have, after over 10 years, there's going to be a new DBZ series unleashed in July.
Yeah.
See, I didn't want to say this.
What?
I should have said it. I'm tired.
Segue, and they said chocolate cream pie. You would segue to DBZ.
Yes, because I can't.
I mean, Goku does like food.
Yes, there we go. There's all the segue I need.
I can see the segue there. I can see the
Whatever
segue
works.
there. But did you watch the show on Friday?
No, I was gone on Friday.
Because I mentioned it on Friday.
I think he's yelling at me about that.
I can't be an otaku if I did not mention that. It would have took my pass.
DBZ is still like heavily a part of my life. I'm the guy who will sit there, record clips from the shows, and
Look, hey, Tony, I keep trying to say Travis. I don't know why, but Tony, not Travis.
what?
DBZ honestly is amazing. I'm not even lie. I even like the movie we made. That in the American movie, I like that movie. I don't care what anyone says.
I have a feeling you're about to say something extraordinarily
movie?
negative.
You
as
liked
kind
it?
of
Hold on, wait. Which movie?
The one, okay, look, granted, it was kind of crap. I'm not
If
gonna
you
lie.
say the live-action movie was good, I will hunt you down and.
Hold on.
Why is there a lot of hunting down people? There's a lot of hunting down people tonight.
That's what we
I
do.
hate him. Wow.
Look, I'm not saying it was good because it was a terrible piece of crap. Don't get me wrong, but I liked it. I liked the fact that they finally made a live-action DBZ. That's what I liked.
No, if they were going to make a live-action DBZ, at least do it properly. Piccolo wasn't even green.
Spike from Buffy was the villain, and honestly, he's awesome.
I mean, when it comes down to Dragon Ball Z now, all right.
I can't even comprehend why he's. I'm sorry. Carry on.
This is so much fun right now.
Mind is blown right now.
Are you coming back? Did I?
I can't tell you that.
But all right, we've got new titles, and there's an ongoing game sale on both marketplaces, PS3 and or PlayStation and Xbox, for up through tomorrow of Star Wars related titles as well.
Battlefront, baby.
Battlefront, ironically, is not one of the ones that is listed, other than pre-ordering the new one. I know, I was so happy, that's what I was looking for. But Travis, if you want to pick up...
they get rid of the Jedi thing.
if you want to pick up Racers for like next to nothing, it is on there.
I just hope they get rid of the whole you can be a Jedi.
What racers?
Star Wars Racers is on
You
sale.
got held out all of a sudden, Travis.
Why would I want to pick that up?
You're
Ooh,
echoing like
echo.
crazy, dude.
It's okay, Travis. We can
Why
hear
would I
you.
want to pick that up?
Because you mentioned at
Hello?
one point that like pod racing was part of your childhood. I just thought you might have a nostalgia moment and feel like paying $3 to relive it.
Yeah, but that just the thing about it is the Star Wars Racer. You actually had the arcade one.
Yes, I love that one.
You know, where you're actually in the pod.
Yep.
And if you
Yeah,
have
that-
like $3,000, one of them can be yours.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I might as well just save my $3.
Have you seen the new ones?
Put another 3 zeros on there.
Have
Yeah,
you
I've seen the new ones.
Yeah.
I've been-
No, there's a
Yeah.
full-on pod now.
Yeah,
Like,
Really?
it's not even a
Yeah.
racer. It's like a full-on.
Oh,
it's
I'd
like you're-
buy it. If I
It's
had
a
money,
battle
I'd buy
pod.
it. You know what? I'd buy it.
All right. Check this out. In Japan, right? They just, you know how Japan has the Gundams, the Mobile
Everything
Gundams, right?
before
It
we
was
do.
there for like 2 weeks, so
Unfair.
yeah.
Yeah, and they've opened it up, and they're like, well, you can play as the Gundam, like you can control the Gundam and whatnot. I said, I was like, y'all are really doing this
I have
Look,
one thing to say.
for a limited time only, and I can't get to Japan.
Sell a couple kidneys, maybe your appendix.
I'll tell you right now, honestly, when it comes to Japan, if you want technology, go there, because I was there for 2 weeks, and like they have a bar that is, you get your drink served to you by mechs. No joke, like
Yes,
mechs.
yes.
Yeah.
It's amazing over there, honestly. Like it is just like holy crap.
And you know what the worst thing is? Japan has probably invented a hyperbolic time chamber, and they're keeping it to themselves.
We
I'm
have
sure
a hyperbolic time chamber. We have the
Technology
hyperbolic
do that.
chambers.
The little, like,
They don't. They just don't do what
they don't.
the little pods that the athletes have. They call them
No,
hyperbolic
look, honestly,
chambers.
I'm sure Japan has
It's not a
invented
hyperbolic time chamber, but it's a hyperbolic chamber.
That's like for
There's such a-
blood platelet
There's
related
such a delay, by the way, what he says.
What?
That's like to mess with blood platelet levels and a few other things.
Travis, I got a
I don't know.
question.
People started breaking up. Yes.
Can your brothers hear us?
No. They left.
Well, then what's the fun?
Well, that was sad.
What?
I wanted a chocolate pie.
They have their things that they have lives.
Unlike
I
someone.
got a mic.
Don't, I guess. I mean,
Lady, you responded really quick with that. Are there some things that you're dealing with at the moment?
Yes, I'm moving and I hate it. It means I have to leave my house. I don't like leaving my house.
Yeah, I know how that is. Trust me, I just dealt with that about like less than a month ago. So yeah.
I mean, when it comes down to like, moving and setting things up, I find that to be fun. I find the enjoyment.
Ooh.
Well,
in that.
no one asked you.
Dudes, did you
Then
see
again, I
the
haven't moved in like 6 years though, so.
It took me 21 years to move.
Can I pop that Suicide Squad photo I sent you, lady? Just to get
What?
the
What photo where?
there's a I sent you a link to the first released thing of the Suicide Squad. Everybody in
Yeah.
costume
Really?
on Facebook. Yes, you looked at it and you were like, "Oh my God, Harley Quinn looks."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that. Can I put that up? And we have a.
don't
Sure.
do it. Don't do it.
I'm going to do it. Deal with it.
Because
Do it.
Harley Quinn
I'm
looks
telling you this
scary.
now, like,
She looks
the DC
really, really
Suicide Squad, like, that picture could be a fake.
It's no. Hang
I'm
on.
gonna click it.
Can you
Click here.
screenshot that and pull that up, maybe, lady? I have no idea how you actually did that. with
I,
this. So
I
If you're
can't do
on your computer,
Yeah.
you
it.
go to
That's how
the
it's-
green button on the left.
Well, if you're
Put
on
your
your
mouse
computer,
over to the
it
left.
says, click this.
okay,
Click the
okay.
green button. Just
Harley
make sure
Quinn's
that
the
that's
only
what you
one who
have
looks good,
up.
honestly.
Okay, so that's the only. Okay, yeah, I've got to close out of a bunch of crap. Hang on.
Look, Harley Quinn's the only thing that looks good. Everyone else kind of looks like crap.
I can't tell if that's
Dun.
Grundy or Killer Croc or what.
Yeah,
Like
I
that-
can't. Honestly, Harley Quinn's the only one who's distinguished amongst them all.
Well,
Like,
no, Deadshot as well because, well, let's face it, we know that's
You know, you shut up over there, Travis, with your battle Star Wars.
Why are you yelling at him, dude? Like, what did he?
Because I put this
He's
up.
showing one of the greatest games ever, like the greatest, hardest, easiest games. Like that game is terrible and good at the same time.
Okay, I've
Hater.
got it for you, hon.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
I mean, we're just showing games. Hold on. I was bored.
And of course, it
Okay.
gets there right after.
Did my
I
picture
close out
change?
everything. It did, yes. Okay. All right, guys. The first thing I thought when I saw Harley Quinn is, it's oh my god, it looks like Lollipop Chainsaw meets Creeper Clown gone wrong. And who is that in the corner? Is that supposed to be Zaz or? I can't even tell with half of these people.
Who's the chick
But
down
see,
on her
that,
knee?
Huh?
Who's the chick on her knee?
that's
That's Samurai chick. I cannot remember her name. I know the one in the middle between that little pale-looking woman in the middle is
The vampire-looking one?
yes, I think
I want to know.
Right in the middle,
What game was that, sir? What game was that, sir?
that's Plastique.
Were you confused on
I had
what
to-
game I held up for you, Travis?
I didn't see it.
Oh, let me go back there. Hold on one second.
All right. That's that Mortal Kombat right there. That's that first. Well, that's not my first Mortal Kombat game, but that's.
Dude, I still have all my
Second one.
freaking original Nintendo games too. I still have Kirby.
Wow.
Okay, hold on, wait. I got you.
And
I
they
got you.
work. That's the best part.
Oh, mine worked. Oh, mine worked.
Oh, guys, did you hear? Probably not because you don't pay attention to my post, but
Oh,
we hit 5,000 on our page today.
yay!
So, yeah. So we're diving into the old school, right?
Travis, did you hear
Not
me?
that old school. No.
He's too busy trying to have a measuring contest when it comes to the amount of console titles he has compared to Brandon.
We hit 5,000 on the page
Speaking of
today.
Xbox stuff, because I have NES stuff and Atari stuff.
Guys,
so.
lady's been trying to say something. Both of you guys need to shut up for 2 seconds and let her talk.
Yeah, you
Hey,
got
sir.
balls.
Hey, sir. Hey, sir. Hey, sir. Sir.
Put the
Sir.
games away. We have a show to do, guys.
We're waiting.
We do it, but we do a show about games.
Games that are actually relevant.
Everyone
not
just sits there like this.
console.
Game Wars is cool. We need to do a show on Game Wars.
I mean,
Everybody show off their best games, but me,
I
because,
have to
I don't
unbury
have.
all my stuff. I don't like that
I
idea.
can't like show off all my games because I don't think
But
my
see, that's
camera would
Xbox.
fit.
I have NES stuff right in the corner of my room, just sitting there in a freaking case.
But you can't get it though.
It's right there. I can get it.
Hey, do you like my games?
What game are you talking about, woman?
I got all of them sitting up right there on my picture.
Part of me wants to say that's it, but I'm not going
Yeah.
to.
It is it because
You're like,
That's
that's it?
either
That's
my
it? That's all
son's
of them?
friend would come in and steal them, or my son would kidnap them and trade them in for the latest game that came out. And I'm like, you what? I told him
Is that it?
I told him if he touched my card games, he could move out, and he was like 17 at the time. I would kick him
Honestly,
out.
if you could take your COD games and throw them away, we'd be okay with that. Because it
Oh
was
my
crap.
god.
No. I have a collection going on. I went one
See,
time.
that's,
Go ahead.
have you ever seen the comedian Christopher Titus?
No.
No.
You know, nobody's seen Christopher Titus?
No.
Oh man,
Carry on.
Christopher
I
Titus
know
is a
of.
funny. He's a funny guy.
Can
He's
I
a
kill
funny
the
guy.
dog?
Anyway.
Yes.
Whose dog is pissed off?
Yes. Kill the dog. For anybody else out there that might be listening, we
Guys,
are
if we
not
get
advocates for killing
if we
dogs.
get X amount of
our dog's
likes, like,
annoying
we'll
as
murder
hell.
the dog by next. I'm kidding.
You choose the death. You choose the death.
Death battle, only real.
Suffocation, strangulation, or chocolate. Dun dun dun. No, but
I can
alright,
totally
so
see
the
like
games that are coming out.
Oh.
The games that are coming out for this month. I'm gonna dive right into the two that are coming out. May 19th. May 19th. Yeah, is the House of Wolves expansion for
Is that?
Destiny.
Are you counting that as a game though? Because all that's
No.
that's add-on content in my mind.
That's all right, but that's DLC and it's coming out against Witcher 3.
I'm sorry, Witcher 3 is gonna murder House of Wolves unless Bungie
No, duh.
magically has gotten the giant metal shaft out of a certain place.
All right,
Which
we all know
sucks.
that shaft. We all know that shaft is like permanent and it's not going anywhere. Okay, so that's not happening.
I'm totally
But,
about to
yeah,
log on to Destiny and like all of my gear and stuff is just magically gonna be gone.
Possibly, but every time I install Destiny, I wind up getting exotic. Like I'm tired of getting exotics. I got an exotic all of April. Every week I got either one or two exotics.
I have one exotic I want left, and it's the one that like if I'd gotten an earlier one in the game, like I should have, I would have been fine. But I want a Galahorn. Like that is
Yeah.
one thing left that I actually either don't own something in the weapons class of, or
Are
in
we,
my
talk-
eyes worth hunting.
are we just talking about Destiny because you guys know that I don't have a raid team?
Yes, because we have to rub salt in that wound while we can, lady.
I don't like you anymore.
Lady, hold on, wait.
And the best part
I'll
is,
help you.
is you hired me. You
Lady,
brought me
don't-
on. You have
don't
no
you
one to blame
have-
but yourself.
True.
Don't you have your exotics on your character?
I have some exotics, yes, but like I need radiant shards so I can level up because I have all this raid gear and cannot level it up because I can't get into a raid.
By the sorry, that's
I'm
actually
not a
No,
level
that's
4
fine.
because that wench takes too many bounties to level up with her.
But,
and you only get like 4 a day.
lady. They're actually changing that in the expansion. The speaker
Okay, but
now.
that's not helping me now.
It's gonna suck. It doesn't matter.
Can I?
It's gonna help you in
Ugh.
2 weeks. Just give it 2 weeks.
No, but what they're doing, you know how the speaker will trade motes of light for certain little odds and ends.
Yeah.
Raid shards will now be actually the motes of light will actually basically be useful for the first time in God knows however, other than a random engram from Xur. You can get your shards or your other raid, for lack of a better word for it, materials will be available through the speaker as
Okay.
part of the DLC. So
But
you don't
Right.
have to run around chasing Eris bounties, or you can for the next 2 weeks. Honestly,
I want it to be a level
Regardless of
34
anything.
before then.
You can't be a level 34 until the expansion comes
I
out.
said 32.
Okay, so
Oh.
regardless of anything they do, honestly, Destiny is a broken system. It has a terrible level up system, so whatever they do try to fix it, it's going to still not work because it just, in general, the game is broken.
Yeah.
and I mean,
I can
this
agree
has
with
been
that.
this has been a
I know I'm right because Travis nodded yes, so.
it seems like Bungie just tried to basically create the closest knockoff to Halo possible,
That's
and
what
they
did.
failed.
Yeah.
It was an insult to Halo. That's what it
Horribly.
is, though.
It's like
But
you
when it
guys
comes down
created
to
one of
it-
the best shooters in
Halo
existence.
sucks anyway, so.
No, wait,
Whoa,
hold
whoa,
on.
whoa,
No,
whoa,
whoa.
Shut your mouth.
Whoa.
Shut your mouth.
Bungie has not created some of the best shooters in the.
Well, let me rephrase. Bungie as a whole gave life to one of the best shooter series in existence.
For the first 3 games,
Halo.
yes.
Yeah, until Halo 3, which is
Bungie is a one-hit wonder.
Pretty
No,
much.
honestly,
Yes.
Halo was good for the first 3. First 3 were great. After that, just give up.
Halo 4. Now you got Halo 5 coming out, which people are sitting up here wondering about. And the beta, like the multiplayer beta, everybody's like, man, that was great. Once again, everybody has different experiences when they play a game. Except for in Destiny, where everybody gets screwed over every now and then, except unless you were like, fresh starting out, you only got 100 hours into the game, and you got yourself a Gallahorn from doing a rock strike, and the person knows who I'm talking about.
I don't even have it, honestly. I don't have it.
Not you.
I know. I just don't have
Not
it.
me.
And I don't have a Gallahorn, dude, so trust me, if I pulled one from a strike, you'd literally see me sitting here doing a river dance on cam.
That Mr. B-Watt?
It's not any of you.
It's
not.
B-Watt.
No, it's not
He could be
B-Watt.
here tonight, but for
It's
whatever
not.
the reason.
It's not because he's too drowned in the awesomeness of Ultron.
No, I think somebody said Batman way too many times. I think that's what he's drowned in right now.
Oh.
Tony, you're 700 miles away. Remember that.
700. You getting 700 miles? I'm sorry. I can hop a plane flight and be gone before you get to me.
I will not let you know when I'm coming.
It wouldn't matter.
Why is there
wouldn't
so
matter
much
even-
trying to hunt people down? Seriously.
This is a
Why is there so
hostile
much trying to
environment.
hunt people down?
I feel very unsafe in this work environment. I think I'm gonna call
speaking of-
workers' comp.
See, like, as soon as I knew this was gonna happen, like, as soon as we decided to talk about, like, Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt is going to be one of the best games on the Xbox One.
Have you played
Witcher for me, with the previous, it kind of underdelivered.
Yeah.
But I mean, maybe
Well,
that's just me.
Witcher 2?
Well, look, if you think Witcher is the best game ever on the Xbox One, my question is, have you ever played any other games on the Xbox One?
Yeah, I have, but I'm talking about releasing for this, because Witcher is not a Xbox One exclusive.
It's not.
Right,
It's
but
multi-platform.
Xbox One, even Dead
But-
Rising is better than that game.
And I hate to say it,
but here, check this out though. Xbox One finally has their commercial up for a game that's coming out on their console that is split between them and Sony.
Right, but they're advertising games that suck.
Sony advertised games that sucked.
Oh, every day.
I
No
have
question.
to say, though, honestly, like, as far as just straight up sales and exclusives, I'm sorry, Sony, you're screwed, because the only company you own exclusively anymore, to my knowledge, is Naughty Dog. And yes, they can make great games, and they have made great games, but one company alone, as far as exclusive options, is not going to save you.
Well,
But
I'll
I
tell you
mean, when it
now,
comes down to it, like if you saw the lineup for E3,
Go ahead. Sorry.
if you saw the lineup for E3, you just see games, exclusive titles that are not being shared or anything else like that. Microsoft has it. Microsoft has like 6 games coming out exclusively this year.
The difference
and
between
next
the
year.
two are Microsoft exclusives have actually caught on.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. Resistance and everything else was good while it played its course. Uncharted is good for maybe a single or double playthrough, depending on if you're one of those people you have to have 100% on every little thing done. But honestly, like, I hadn't seen anything stand out, because as soon as they lost like Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, and all these other things, to me, the appeal of Sony as a whole, just for what they can offer exclusively, has diminished. Like that was
Square
that was my
Enix was
problem
their
with
Square Enix was their go-to baby
that was
right
their
there.
company. That was their moneymaker, and then they screwed Square Enix over, kind of the same way that Konami screwed over Kojima.
Well, I was gonna say the way that Microsoft screwed over Bungie, but
I'm sorry, Bungie deserves to be screwed over in some form or fashion.
well, now they do. Before they didn't. They were
dude,
loyal.
Before they didn't, but I'm sorry. Any evil mind that is going to concoct Destiny to the point where they have us chasing shards and doing pointless raids over and over and doing bounties for some woman that I really don't care about, even though I've already maxed her levels out, so I can sit
Blizzard,
there and buy all
we're
my
not talking about you.
cough cough wow issues.
Right. Blizzard, we're not talking about you at all. Don't delete my account. I paid too much money for that. Don't delete my account.
If you see anonymous charges on your credit cards, you know where they came from.
Blizzard, don't come for me. Bungie, I don't know. I talk crap about Bungie, and I get rewarded with exotics. So
I will say though, like,
except
and
for
I
the ones
mean,
that I want.
I've been debating for a while whether I want a PS4 or an Xbox One. I can honestly see myself leaning more toward the Xbox One, just because the only thing that is
Why?
Why?
What? Lady, hush.
That just come out of your mouth?
PS4 sucks.
I said I saw
Lady,
myself
you
leaning more
understand
toward
that I'm
the
not getting a
Xbox
PS4
One.
and I'm getting Destiny on PS4. That's not happening.
Dude, no, I said I
Lady,
saw
you get a
myself
PS4?
leaning more toward the
You get a
Xbox One.
PS4?
Oh, okay, my bad.
But Lady said why.
She did say what?
Xbox One has made me mad. You know this.
Lady, you're just mad
But
because you don't
don't
have it
decide-
anymore. Plain and simple.
No, I'm mad because I
she-
don't have my
she really
silver
has-
button.
She feels that the Xbox One is not as organized as the 360.
Exactly.
And
I would-
in a small, very, 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 this is how much I kind of agree with that. Like, look at my fingernail. Yeah, there you go. Right there. That's how much I agree with that. Because it took the 360 months and years to get that organized as it is. Xbox One just came out last year.
I
You gotta
don't
give
care.
it
They
time.
came from the same
You
people.
gotta give it time.
No. They came from the same people, so therefore they
pin- you
already
can pin
know
the
how to
stuff.
do it right.
Actually, no. The
No, they don't.
has been drastically messed with. Just in
When it
general.
comes to games being released, and systems, Xbox has always been in the past has been left behind because they're always kind of doing their own thing, but they eventually get it right enough to where people just love their system. So nowadays, right now, yeah, they may seem like the underdog, may seem like they're left behind, but eventually they're going to get it right, fix their stuff, and everyone's going to run and love Xbox and say, how could you ever love PlayStation when PlayStation was the favorite the whole time? That's just how Xbox runs, honestly.
I mean,
honestly, let there be another Red Ring or something like that, like another yellow dot
right.
of death,
It's the same
and
thing.
on Sony or Xbox. Let that happen, and you're gonna
believe
see
it or
this-
not,
you're gonna see the sales.
they've not had many issues enough to publicize it, but there have been issues with the PS4 with that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll tell you now, I have issues with the Xbox 360. I have times where I put my game in, it doesn't register. I have to eject it and put it back in 10 times.
But I mean, that's just your disk drive, and that
But it's part of the drive itself, so I have problems. But
right.
honestly,
But
I
over time, it does wear down.
Right.
the
I mean,
drive
some
does
of that
Right, well,
is
it's
natural
easy.
wear and tear. And you really can't help that. How long have you had your system for?
since it came out, since day one.
Exactly.
Right.
So that's. I'm sorry, but I have no sympathy
talking
for
like
it
15
because your
years,
Xbox
man.
has had a long life, and at this point,
Right.
it's basically on life support until you pull the plug. And
Hey,
then
wait a
after
minute. Wait,
after
no,
that
no,
point,
Brandon
it's just
just got himself in trouble.
What?
Brandon,
Yeah.
Oh snap!
did you not say that you didn't have the 360 anymore?
Oh.
I do have a 360, but it's in my kid's room.
Ah.
And you can't steal it sometime.
No.
When they're not
No,
there.
you
You're
can't.
you're robbing a child of a
They
game
need
system,
that.
lady? That's horrible.
360, so no.
That's like you've just given your child a candy bar. Go steal it for me, please. That's what that sounds like.
Look. Yes, you're right. I do.
Oh
But I'm
my
not gonna
god.
buy an extra game for my kid to play it. I'm gonna do it.
Or even worse, it could be, instead of buying your child a game, let's start a GoFundMe to get Lady an Xbox One instead.
Yeah.
Tony, that's a marvelous idea. Why don't you start me up one?
No, because I'm getting one myself, and you know what? You can sit there and play the 360. I'm perfectly content with that.
But I need people
Lady?
to trade with.
Lady, you need to learn the difference between a want and a need. Look at it.
I mean, when it comes down to it, though, like the 360, the
But I mean, like, the sad thing is, you could probably get a decent amount of donations with some of the stupid stuff that
move the chair.
is on GoFundMe that people will pay for.
But I like the
Out of
stripe.
some misguided sense of sympathy.
You would think, but nobody's ever donated to my GoFundMe.
Because no one likes you.
Well,
What?
you know
This
what?
is starting to escalate really quickly.
I'm on my
Why
way
is
to
this
your house.
escalating so quickly?
I'm on my way. That's it.
I'm on my way. I'm on my
Okay,
way.
and I'm gonna fly to Miami Airport. Thank God, Expedia.
Oh.
I'll be off in Ireland somewhere laughing as I hoist a pint of Guinness.
Oh no! You see, Irish, Karma Bomb, is from there, and she is my #1 follower.
Your point?
You want to go someplace where I don't have a lot of followers, which is every country. So I have followers in, so you're kind of screwed.
Okay. There's a difference between followers and having people that are motivated enough to kill for you.
That is true.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a lot of people.
Travis, you met Irish.
Yeah.
Do you think that she would not whip some mass for me?
She definitely would.
Thank you.
Okay, and?
Once again, the hostile work environment.
I know, right?
Like Mortal Kombat, like who's next? Yeah, that's how that works. And Tony's sitting there like, all right, so who's next? Who else you got?
I've been hanging out with Travis far too long. My violence is coming from him.
Ladies,
I'm not
just
a violent person.
Ladies just like mentally visualizing the chain and kunai blade piercing my throat right about now.
Yes.
I'm not a violent person.
Lies. Lies. Anyone who plays Mortal Kombat with the amount of time you do, there has to be some violence there. Repressed rage from childhood or something.
Oh. If we have anybody still watching us, they probably think we're crazy as all hell.
Oh, please, we are.
Possibly. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like anybody that plays games is a little tad crazy. Like,
lady,
Speak for
you can't
yourself.
sit up here with, like,
lady.
Yes.
If we're crazy, you're the one running the insane asylum.
Hell yeah. That way I can't get locked up.
You're Doctor Strange to
No. She's the Joker.
You're Doctor Strange over here.
Joker.
No,
Basically.
I'm Harley Quinn.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute. Are we talking about the new picture that we just posted up? Because I could totally see that creepy look working for you. I love you. Don't kill me.
I could just picture myself smacking you across your face like.
With
What
regards to
Him saying that he could picture me looking like that creepy Harley Quinn from the Suicide or whatever.
Suicide
Oh,
Squad.
the Suicide Squad?
Yes.
Mm.
You know the picture I just posted?
Pull up the picture again,
he
just so.
wasn't here for that.
Yeah, pull up.
Oh,
I just know the
hold
most-
on. Hold on, let me get it back.
My name is Joker for a reason. Anything regarding anything, Joker.
Joker related.
Oh, I gotta find it
All I
again.
have
Yes,
to
we
say
do call him
is
Joker
that
in
he
real
just
life.
kinda brought you in, then all I have to say to that is just, welcome to the madhouse, Brohan.
I'm at home then.
Can you give us your best Joker laugh while we're on that topic?
Oh,
Do it.
There's
Get it?
house. There's kids in the house.
So?
go ahead.
Oh, wow.
I think we scared Brandon away.
Oh my god, he literally did just. Oh. You murdered everything I had set up there. Why did you come back, Brandon? Why?
I just,
I don't know. This picture, I don't know. This picture could be fake. And first of all, it says "Welcome to Bel Rev." Like,
Do you
that's
not know?
the prison.
Bel Rev is it's the Argus prison.
Yeah, that's the most insane. That's worse than Arkham Asylum.
By the way, who is that in the corner? That looks like a cross between Zaz and Boomerang. Like, I can't even tell who half these people are.
hey, Mr. J, you know who they are?
Hang on one sec, guys. I
I
will
thought
be
that
right
could have been
back.
Killer Croc from the movie, but I don't know now. I don't really see any sharp teeth.
I mean, that doesn't even look like who's he gonna be? He's gonna be Solomon
That
Grundy.
could be Deadshot.
Will Smith is Deadshot.
That ain't Will.
Hey,
That
what
wasn't Will
happened?
Smith.
That was Will Smith.
Was that Will Smith?
Yeah, he shaved his head.
That didn't look like him.
I know it doesn't.
God damn.
When he shaved his head, nobody was like,
wasn't
hey,
him.
well. Will Smith shaved his head and the world went crazy.
And everybody's quiet now.
I don't know why.
I'm looking, trying to figure out who the people are in this picture. Honestly, I'm trying to figure it out.
Like, we're trying to analyze and.
Yeah, like there's a lot of people there that
Poison
don't make
Ivy.
any sense.
Is that Solomon Grundy?
That looks like it. I can't tell whether that's Killer Croc or Grundy. It's
Yeah,
weird.
Yeah,
in
it
the
looks
movie, it was
kind of like Killer Croc, but there's no tail though.
in the movie it wasn't Killer Croc. It was Shark.
Yeah, that's it.
It was Shark.
But anyway,
Like,
he got dealt with.
he did, so it didn't really matter.
By the way, did anybody
Black
actually
Widow.
get a chance to go see the Avengers movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I don't want to be bored for 2.5 hours.
You're not going to be
It's not
bored.
going to be bored for.
Did that just come out of your mouth?
You
did.
heard me. I didn't stutter.
There's the door. Go.
He's like, if you're
I
not
heard
with
it was
the Avengers,
crap.
then
I
get out.
heard it was crap.
He just blasphemed Captain
not.
America.
It's not crap.
It's not
No.
crap,
No,
but people,
I heard it was bad.
people are
So
sitting here trying to
no.
live up to an expectation that you can't live. Like, no sequel is better than the original.
I have to say, like, other than, like, I liked the back and forth with it, but other than that, like, I think them adding the two characters they did, it was mildly unnecessary.
yeah.
Like, I would have preferred it if they just kept it.
Like
with-
I heard the movie was way too much building up for everything else.
But that's just me.
I personally, I enjoyed that movie. I'm an advocate for that movie. If you want to go see it, go see it. If you don't want to go see it and you want to save your money until July 17th to go see Ant-Man, that's all on you.
I honestly can say Ant-Man, that just from the trailer that I saw at the theater, that's one that I will be reserving judgment on because it didn't look like anything incredibly great. But
The funniest thing was the train situation with Thomas the Train coming down the track and hitting
Yeah.
him and just falling off, and they made it seem so epic when it was in Smallville.
it was so epic, and then it was just like, really, guys? Really?
It was like, that's it.
Trying
It's
too
over.
hard much?
There's
But,
also
I will
will think about the Deadpool coming up.
The Deadpool movie is going to be amazing, plain and simple, because Ryan Reynolds, they
if
couldn't
they
have picked
use Ryan Reynolds, yes.
anybody better for it.
No, you're right. Ryan Reynolds has the best Deadpool face. Like when you see him and he makes a comment, and there's that it's a joke, but he's not joking comment. Honestly, like he's
Yeah.
best for Deadpool. Other than that, if you do anyone else, it's gonna be ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to say, though, like, I want to see him just casually just, like, break the fourth wall and have them bring the Deadpool from Wolverine Origins and have him just murder him.
You know,
Like, I
even
want that abomination murdered.
That would be
screen.
awesome. That would be awesome. But has anybody also like remember the end of that X-Men movie? that
Which
came
one? There were
out,
like 8 of them.
Days of Futures Past,
No,
and at the
first-
end
first-
there
so we're
was
clear.
there was
Oh, you mean-
Apocalypse.
You mean that abomination of a prequel?
Okay, so
No,
we're clear.
no. Days of Future Past
Hey,
made it so
honestly-
3 and 2 never happened.
That's exactly what it
3 just
did.
doesn't exist.
Like,
Look,
that
they did a
travesty
mind
never
wipe.
even
They did a mind wipe.
passed.
Marvel did a mind wipe for a movie.
Marvel's like, okay, now that we've gotten as much money as we can off of these two, middle finger, all of you.
Yeah.
Look, I'll tell you right now. When it comes to X-Men, They ruined it, honestly, with the very first movie. It was destroyed.
And I'm gonna go on a little bit of a mini rant, but that new Fantastic Four, I'm sorry, like, and this has nothing to do with racial or anything like that. Johnny Storm should not have been black.
Right? No, true. Right? Absolutely.
Because in my mind, that's just you're messing with an iconic character there.
But look at this. Okay.
no,
I mean, that's like saying Nick Fury should have been white.
Look, hold on. Go back to X-Men. The very first X-Men movie was terrible. I hated it. You know why? Because Wolverine did not know who Sabretooth was. That's the biggest thing that I hated.
Did anybody else just hate the way that they had Gambit portrayed?
When was he ever there? Ever. Never. He wasn't there.
No, Gambit was in Origins. Very, very briefly,
Yeah.
but
And I missed it, honestly. I freaking missed it.
Are you kidding me? That's how Wolverine gets the plane, how he gets to the island. Gambit being in there literally was like...
That was the key.
Actually, did they,
Yeah.
they touch up on why he doesn't remember him? Because after he got shot in the head with the animanium bullet, he forgot all his memory.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but honestly, look, Wolverine cannot go back in time. It does not matter. They can't do it. It doesn't. They ruin
He's
the whole.
immortal. He can do whatever he
He's the
wants.
only one that can go back in time.
No, he can't. No one can because they made it very
Hey.
clear in the comic books that
Wolverine
Cable goes back in time all the time.
in the comic book they made it very clear there was no such thing.
I say that that Wolverine could be the only person that could go back time if he lived in that time period, just because based on his regenerative powers.
Right.
if there
Wolverine's
isn't
the only one that's
done
had a
different-
lifespan long enough
he'll,
to argue that without
Right,
being
no,
out of his own time.
I'm not arguing lifestyle. What I'm arguing is back in the comics they made it very clear that no one could go back in time and change anything.
And how many times have they been like, oh, I know we've said this, but oh, by the way, this is our comic book logic, and now this is happening. Deal with it.
Actually, comic
They
logic
do
was
that all the time.
I mean, that's like saying
Comic
that-
book logic, like they always end something, so it doesn't really matter. Marvel's the king. Marvel is the ambassador for genociding their whole lineup.
They really are honestly.
And I mean, at the moment, they're doing just that with the movies, too.
I mean,
Look,
it's
when it comes to
basically
Marvel
saying,
comics,
like,
like honestly, they'll be like, "Look, we're gonna kill everyone, and no one's gonna argue," and they do. They do what they want.
Yeah.
But I think part of just the two different universes, the difference and why Marvel is doing better in certain areas than DC, is they're able to incorporate their entire universe and do it well because they get their use out of their figurehead characters, if you will, and they can assimilate them all and do it well. Like they can mix and match. Where DC is
You're right. No,
milking the bejesus out of their.
See, I disagree with that. I disagree with that.
Hold,
Go ahead.
hold
Go
on,
ahead.
hold on.
Go ahead.
Before we go past that, back on yours as far as changing the past, that's like basically saying if you had a time machine, you want to stop the Holocaust because basically all the mutants in the future were getting killed off. They had a way to stop that.
You know what? Honestly, I would love to see that. I would love to see a World War II movie where Wolverine kills Hitler.
honestly, it would never happen.
Hey, we need a patent
Look,
this.
look.
That was a
If they-
great idea, actually. Hold on, we need a patent that.
Oh, listen.
Travis,
If
let's
Make it like Inglourious Bastards, but have mutants.
You.
That's awesome.
Look, so honestly, if they did X-Men World War II, the reason why it would never happen was because
Wait. If I'm gonna go ahead and just stop you right there. The Wolverine movie. Where does he start out? What does he save
Exactly,
somebody
that's my
from?
point.
It's already been done.
I know, but
So
my
it's not that it could never happen.
You can't redo World War
Evolution.
anything because Wolverine was there and he would whoop your ass. Honestly,
You have Wolverine and you have Sabretooth you can argue have been back in that time period as is.
He ain't crap. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. He does nothing.
As in what?
Is that directed at me or is that directed at him?
Compared to Wolverine, honestly, you got Wolverine. Sabretooth is nothing. Honestly,
Right.
compared to the two.
I'm not saying Wolverine's better than Sabretooth or vice versa. All I'm saying is if you're wanting lifespan length,
Yeah.
Wolverine and
Wolverine's only
Sabretooth
better because
are-
he has Bone Claw.
Well,
I mean,
Wolverine and
well,
Sabretooth
he
are
has
your
Anthony
only
and
two
Claw.
that
That's
because
the
of the
only reason why he's
healing
better.
factor that could live that long.
Well, see, my problem with the X-Men
Sabretooth
stuff.
sits up there and just deals out damage on this man all the time.
Hey, look. The first X-Men movie was on my. So I was watching it earlier. Here's my problem. When it happened, I was watching X-Men, the first movie ever. I was watching it. when it happened, Wolverine acted like he did not know who it
Don't worry about it.
That's
doesn't
when
know-
I was like, whoa. Because in the movie, in X-Men, Wolverine acted like he did not know who Sabretooth was. And so since the first movie, they've already messed up their storyline because he acted like he didn't know who he was.
But I mean, it's
That's
Marvel. They
before
can go back and they can redo
was
movies and
after
storylines, and they can make it so major plot points are virtually non-existent however they like. That's the downside of having so many directors touching so many movies is
Right, but after that movie, they came back and said, "Oh, he knows who he was. He just changed whatever." Like
After the bullet, he forgot
always
everything.
know who he is.
After the bullet was like
After the
basically he
bullet,
got
he
a
forgot
clean
who he
slate on
was.
life, and he was a newborn.
Even newborn, he knew
gotta
his
read and
past.
write.
Honestly, he knew people.
he had
didn't
yeah
remember
he
everything.
but that was
He remembered
also
people.
Xavier literally had to go into his head and retie in all these strands. It's not that the memories weren't there; it's that the bullet ripped his mental capacity up enough, and Xavier had to literally go in and rewire it.
I'm gonna say this now before anybody else gets into their fields. Being ignorant to comics allows you to enjoy a comic book movie.
I
right.
have to agree with you
Yeah,
because
yeah, right.
the ones that I've
If
actually
you didn't
read
know
and then I've
anything
gone
about, you didn't know anything about Wolverine. Here's the thing, and this is serious for anybody that's watching. That is, if you go into a movie without the knowledge that you know about certain things, like when Guardians of the Galaxy came out, nobody knew who they were unless they were real comic book fans.
right.
Nobody knew who
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy was. So when people went to go see it, they liked it, they loved it because it was well done. It was a well put together
Like,
movie.
I literally have to kind of take myself out of that
Right.
comic geek mode because
And
if
to-
I
in
don't,
order
I
to-
will
in order to
obsess
enjoy
over
a
every
movie,
little
yes.
detail. Yes.
But
He
do
does
not
the right
get into a
moves, like-
conversation. Do not get into a conversation with nerds or geeks at your local comic book store and try to throw movie knowledge at them.
Right.
Well,
not
that
good to work
depends
out.
if they were hired because of what they actually know, or if they were hired just to fill a spot. Because I've seen
Well,
some people
I'm talking
that
about like
really
they're actually
don't
in a,
belong in
they're
that
in a
store to
circle.
begin with.
They're having that conversation. You know, they're actually having that conversation about
Travis,
serious
Let me put it this way:
stuff.
I've walked into a couple comic shops in Georgia as well as Florida, and I've had employees tell me that they've never so much as touched a comic book in their lives. That this is just a job to them.
They shouldn't work there.
Exactly.
You shouldn't work there.
I literally almost
Never
died of a
worked
heart
there.
attack right there.
Ideals.
That's like saying you work at Hollywood Video and don't watch movies. I swear
Right.
to God.
I've had
Like,
I had somebody that used to work
they
at
used to work at
Blockbuster. All
Blockbuster
that
and
was
like, I
a
don't own
job.
a VHS.
Man, that's like saying you work at GameStop and never heard of a PS2.
Believe it or not, some of those exist.
That's a good one.
Some people are hired entirely just for either to fill a spot or,
Terrible game. This
Nobody at GameStop gets hired just to fill a spot.
believe it or not,
You gotta work for that.
no,
You gotta work for that.
not true.
Yeah, no,
Travis
I-
used to work for GameStop, by the
I
way.
used to work for
I
GameStop.
used to work
So
for
did he.
GameStop.
Bitter
They know
much
me
then,
as
man?
Joker.
I have met people who work for GameStop that don't know anything about games. They work there just to work there.
Here's the
That's-
issue, though.
Then that's a
People-
bad management decision.
People can pass themselves off as gamers just by being fanboys of a particular console and having no actual knowledge about the.
It's
Something-
You know, he's right because I've gone to GameStop and asked them like, "Oh, is this a good game?" And they look at me going, "I have no idea." I'm like, what do you mean you have no
can't
idea?
take Madden. We're not. You can't
That's like
use
me
Madden or
walking
NBA
into a
2K
gym.
as a game reference.
That's like me walking into a gym and being able to put the personal trainers in their place because I know more than they do.
You would love my
I've done
GameStop.
that.
I have too.
You walk into my GameStop and you ask them a question, and they will give you like the very beginning of that game and that game developer until this very second.
That's too much info, honestly. I want to know about
Who
games.
wants to listen to
I
all
was
of
like, it's too much info. That's what you want at a GameStop, though. Like, you want to be able to go into a GameStop and have these people be knowledgeable
All I
instead of
have
like,
Like
All
if
I have
somebody
to say is
came
if
up
you
to
want to know
your
what a
GameStop
real
trying to take a
GameStop customer
entire
experience
rank,
is,
if you don't stop them, you suck.
yeah.
If you want to know what your typical GameStop employee is like, obviously there are exceptions. Just look up "Welcome to Game Shop" on YouTube, and that's what a typical customer experience is like.
I love my GameStop. I walk in and they're like,
I saw you got that, Travis. Thank you. You know I'm right. You know I'm
It's
right.
just wrong though.
but gentlemen,
That's so wrong.
I have to intervene here for a little bit for the shout-outs.
Okay.
Tonight we do have shout-outs. Shout-out to Xbox 360 Bars players only. They didn't just share it on their page, but they showed it on their G+. Go check them out. Check out their group. Lady Venom Lair, Promenade Group, which is Vance Major's group, and he's also filming in what shows, Travis?
Star Trek, Starship Valiant.
Thank you.
Shameless advertising plug there.
Cosplay, Anime, and Gaming, Intergalactic Geek Alliance. You figured, seeing how I am in on this page, I could say it properly, right?
Yep.
The Batcave by Intergalactic Geek Alliance, Avengers Mansion by Intergalactic Geek Alliance, Geek Club, and our pages and our G+, which is also our Twitter, our Twitch, and Tumblr. Gamers Geek Radio, Gamers Geek TV, Lady Rage, Mary Cosgrove, the group Xbox Live.
And one of these days, I have a feeling we're going to be sponsored by insert name here.
I want to give a shout out to what is it? Xbox One Destiny Fire Team.
And silence.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
Oh, yeah,
No,
did you see that post I made in there? Some guy posted that, well, if I was a woman, I would finally get some help. And I was
Yeah, then did you not see his feed like blow up? Like he had like 96 comics in that. Like
I posted on it, and then I went and I posted. Let's see, where is it? I want to find it. Hold on.
I say again,
I posted in the fire team and I got no help, but I help people out in the fire team. So I enjoy the fire team because the fire team I actually meet people that are actually like cool. The Xbox One community, on the other hand, if I had posted what I posted in that, I probably would have got help immediately. Because the same thing I had a problem with, which was that freaking Thorn bounty.
I hate
Oh,
that.
lady, by the way, I have the Thorn now.
Dude,
Congratulations.
that grin, she looks like she's probably thinking, I want to slap everybody tonight. In
Yes,
some
I
form or
do.
fashion.
But I
How
posted.
much repressed anger?
I posted in there after that guy said that if he was a female and had boobs, he would get help. I posted, men, you do not have to be a female to get help. I know women posting in here, including myself, that doesn't get any help at all. So please stop saying if you have to be a female to get any help.
Gaming wise,
And God, that went like
yeah.
viral.
RPG wise, though, I have to say if it's like an MMO and the character sex is obvious, it does tend to lean more one way than the other.
Mm-hmm. My gender is so obvious, seeing how, my name is female,
I'm not. No, I'm not.
and I didn't get no help.
Not what I was referring to, but
honestly, the way I play any MMO or RPG is if it's a healer, it's a female, because honestly, it just makes sense.
the male costumes for any healer or mage just are horrible anyway.
No, he's right. Like a healer or mage, it's female.
Travis, you can't say I'm not right.
Like just for an RPG, like
I
you
won't
playing
lie.
WoW.
I won't
and you
lie.
see like somebody with a cloth. Like you see a cloth and you're like automatically like, that's a girl. A girl playing that.
No, I see.
No, he's right. He's right.
About, like, if we talk about like,
you see a
WoW,
healer,
I
you're
think-
like, oh, female, okay, great. You see a
Right.
male, you're like, nah, I don't want that.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Do-
man.
I
Like
mean-
I seen some pretty good paladin and priest outfits, and wow, they made them look like archangels and shit, stuff. Yeah.
Anyway,
Guess you don't play well that much then.
like, I'm not even gonna lie. I've had friends that have told me they've played Guild Wars and Diablo, and they played exclusively as female characters because they can do the whole looking for help thing and find
Yeah.
instant. Oh, if you need to get here, I'll run you wherever you want for next to nothing.
Well,
Yeah.
you
There
know,
is that.
I started making female characters just for the sole factor. I don't want to stare at a dude for my majority of playing
Like,
this game.
basically, so you want something to look at while you game.
I mean,
That's
at
what-
least, yeah,
At least
it'll
at
make
least
it go
you're
by
honest.
a whole lot.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
that's
And
what at least.
have you seen some of these like rogue outfits for these females? They are like bad. They are awesome.
And ladies,
See,
you're
I
like,
told
oh
you,
my
we're gonna
god,
have
I'm
a counter
definitely in
for
a
every time
room
we have to,
full of
like,
guys
replace
right
ass
now.
for awesome. Let's say awesome a lot.
you,
Like, it's nothing. Like, the only word that comes to my mind is like awesome. This is fucking awesome.
It's gonna be
Except for,
ledge.
like-
Wait for it. No.
I'm gonna get
Nah,
rich off when you guys
Not
say
getting
it's
that.
awesome.
Lady,
What?
Legendary.
are we still broadcasting or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just checking. Calm down.
So no, you don't get to go on a rage rant yet,
Oh,
dude.
God.
Not
Let's
yet.
start. Yeah.
We got 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
But
Um,
can I just say I've actually looked at the new Battlefront in depth,
Yep.
and I would rather rebuy that second one just as far as gameplay than the new one because they
No,
offer next to nothing.
The first one.
I'm saying as far as maps and as far as diversity, the second one offers way more than this
It
new
does.
one's going to, because it
It
doesn't
does.
cover. It doesn't cover the. It covers just the 4 through 6. There's nothing with the prequels.
Right.
There's limited Jedi interaction. As far as I know, there is little to no space combat this time. And there's no solo campaign.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
all it's basically COD multiplayer in Stormtroopers and Rebels.
All day, every day?
Hold on. What do zombies...
Every day.
You mean the thing that people was like mad about with the first one, and because they couldn't get on the servers, and now they're just doing an exclusive thing where it's all online, all day,
Pretty
every
much,
day.
yes.
Wow.
And I would cuss
Wow.
LucasArts out right about now, but seeing as they've been bought out, bravo Disney, you screwed the pooch.
Disney has nothing to do with that, like, at all. You know that, right? Like,
I want to blame
keeps
Disney
their
for
hands
something.
where
Let me
their hands
blame
need
them
to
for
be.
it.
You can't. Honestly, Disney did not mess it up.
I will find something to blame Disney for then. That will be my mission in life.
Blame
for the
them
next
for
20
their
minutes.
actual channel. Blame them for Disney Channel, regardless. Okay, them making
Anyway.
The live action Kim Possible instead of just bringing Kim Possible
hey,
back.
hold on. Calm down now.
But I will say this: if you want a really good anime live action done well, this is going to be a little bit further back. But
Oh, God.
no, the Death Note movies were actually done very well.
All I said was,
Wait,
oh, God.
wait, hold on, no,
Why?
no.
Why?
I'm not gonna let you get away with that.
I'm sorry.
There-
Can you
There's only one Death Note movie that did any. The Death Note movies,
First,
the
you
live
know what?
action Death Note movies.
Travis?
Death Note-
Movies
No.
does not exist.
No.
The first one.
They
The
don't
first
exist.
one exists. The other
Nope,
two,
nope.
no, they don't
Oh, I
exist.
got you back, Tony. I got you back on this one. Tony.
Thank you.
Don't-
No, there's no way. How do you sit there and enjoy? If you watch Death Note,
I'm the guy who will sit there and enjoy as I get to see Light's gradual slide into madness. That interests me. That intrigues me, and I love that about that
then
series.
watch the anime.
It's the same thing with the movie.
Tony, have you ever seen Death
The
Note?
first
It doesn't
movie.
seem like you did.
How do y'all feel about Hunger Games?
Hunger Games.
No, God no.
Real
How do you feel
quick,
about-
hold on. Lady, we can tell when you press the button to talk to us or not. We hear the dinner and barely hear you.
Who's Mike?
Okay, so I don't know if y'all know, but Hunger Games came out, right?
Okay. What's
Stop.
Before Hunger Games, there was a Japanese adaptation called Battle Royale.
How do you feel?
Yes! Yes! Thank you, somebody,
There you go.
finally! No,
Battle
I
Royale.
fucking hate the hell.
The Hunger Games.
No one understands that. Battle Royale is Hunger Games. I love that so much. Thank you so much, Travis.
You just made his night, dude.
You did. You made my night right there. That comment right there. Love it. Thank you.
It was
You know what,
came out first.
You know one comic movie that I would love to see made, but it will probably never be made. At least not without like an X rating on it.
Is it called Ant-Man?
No, I want to see the Killing Joke made into a movie.
No,
You know what?
that's not gonna happen.
Hey,
It won't.
That's not gonna happen.
Have it rated
Killing
X.
Joke, they
Love
have to
it.
do Death of the Family.
I'm
If
so
you
That's
do
it.
Death, man, you have to do Court of Owls.
I mean, they're doing Court of Owls.
No, they're not.
That's what
Hey,
I'm talking about.
the,
Doing a
the,
live
fact,
action Court
the
of Owls?
fact that Hunger Games came out and everyone acted like it was the best thing ever pissed me off. So it's like, no, that's freaking Battle Royale. That's Battle Royale. No, it's different. No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's
We
Battle
don't really
Royale.
talk about too much,
It's the
but
same
the first
damn
one.
thing.
Like,
Tony,
Hunger
have
Games-
you ever seen Battle Royale?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it was Tony,
No.
right?
Yes. Okay. I didn't hear half of that. No, I haven't.
Okay.
Then you are
Look
missing out.
at
You're the
Battle
problem.
Royale.
you got Netflix, right?
Yes.
All right, look it up on Netflix. Put it in your queue and watch it because
Honestly, Tony, if you want a good messed up movie, watch Battle Royale.
you want to see a movie where somebody slips into some darkness. Watch Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Don't
If you want to see some evil stuff, go there.
Oh yeah, don't watch it in English. Watch
watch
the
your
sub.
subtitle.
Watch
Right,
the sub.
okay,
Don't
okay.
watch it in English. Oh my god. That
But
was bad.
I
It's like
have to
watching.
say, like,
It's like watching Dragon Ball Z in Japanese.
Whoa,
Dragon-
calm down.
Like
Calm
you
down.
can't respect.
you
Seriously,
really
the
can't
new-
because
the
the
new movie.
voices. If you've watched the
The new
American
movie?
first,
Ugh.
like
Yeah.
I would rather watch Dragon Ball Z abridged because it's closer to what I know than watch it in Japanese.
Look, Battle Royale,
Goku
honestly,
has a
doesn't matter what language you
Goku sounds like a woman.
Mm.
Goku sounds like a woman. And Vegeta's even worse.
Whoa,
Vegeta
whoa.
literally sounds like he
Calm
got
down about that movie,
his
alright?
nuts chopped off.
Bill had a deeper voice than Goku,
Yeah.
and he was a cat. Just putting it out there.
You know, what I would-
And then I don't. You said there you like Dragon Ball Z. You like this idea that they're coming out with this another Dragon Ball Z Super.
I'm just honestly, I'm just
You do know they deleted GT for making that, right?
What, they deleted the series?
Like, yeah, like GT wouldn't exist. Like Dragon Ball Z Super, GT doesn't exist at all. The events that happen in
You realize
GT
that-
do
Right,
not
but
exist.
they're going back to the original Dragon
Oh,
Ball
hold
Z storyline.
You realize that the creator did not want to go past Dragon Ball Z. So GT was created because he was contractually obligated to do so.
Yeah.
So he was tired of everything. Like Super Saiyan 4, all that stuff, never should have ever happened because he didn't
Yeah.
want it to happen.
To be blunt,
But
like
Super
don't get me
Saiyan God
wrong,
though,
don't get me wrong.
It's just
Like,
that happens.
It's
I-
like he looks like KOK.
I have to say honestly, Dragon Ball Z the individual series was good. I would love to
Right.
kind of see them pick up and have a little bit of a continuation there. And I get the fact that Goku died on his own terms at the end of it, and he really isn't going to get the chance to come back for whatever the reason.
Unless you wish him back.
Well, no, like because
No, you can't even wish him back.
you can't. He murdered himself.
Perfect, Frieza.
He committed suicide, basically.
The
Yeah,
rule
but
of Dragon
yeah,
Ball
but-
is you can have one ultimate wish no matter what it
He was
is.
back twice by both dragons. And
He
when
can't,
wished back
because
dragons,
he's
then
been
he was
resurrected
back.
already by every Dragon Ball
Right.
option possible,
But-
which is
but
what
he
Travis
can't be-
has already been
They
saying.
can find a way.
Dragon Balls
They
are
just gotta throw some rocks together,
one ultimate wish.
sprinkle some twinkle dust, everything.
Now
Yeah,
see,
but you see the problem?
this
You see the problem.
is Deadshot. That is a good Deadshot.
I see the
right
problem.
there.
I see
That
two
Deadshot
people with
thick.
that weird thing on their phone, and I have to drink, and I can't put it on my computer, so I have to do
But
this.
I have to say,
I
even if
can't,
they
I don't have a
brought
computer.
Goku back, he'd be dying within about 30 minutes because Vegeta would go all like psycho crazy, need to kill Kakarot again. Because his reason
First of
for
all,
existence suddenly
He got problems.
remanifests.
He got-
It would go something like this: "What? Kakarot's back? Pride!" and just like rage.
Look,
Yeah.
Vegeta ain't nothing. gonna say that right now.
Vegeta don't want it. He
Vegeta is
dealt with
not.
the issues of his demons.
I'm gonna say this now. Dragon Ball Z is there for, you know, the inspirational thing and all that other stuff.
It is.
There's a lot of dark undertones in Dragon Ball Z that people miss.
Right.
And if you know those dark undertones of Dragon Ball Z, and it got darker in GT, which is why I kind of favor GT,
Right.
because those dark undertones was real.
Doesn't Vegeta just murder Nappa straight out?
It's a known
Yeah.
fact, honestly.
Because Nappa
Dragon
pops
Ball
back somehow, and then Vegeta just like walks up to him and shoots him in the face.
Yeah,
Look,
because he was like, "This is not me
Look.
anymore." You don't know the story. You don't know the history, man.
the creator of Dragon Ball did not want to go past Dragon Ball Z. So Dragon Ball GT was his thing of a whole.
It was his middle
I don't
finger,
care.
basically.
Yeah, he
I got a
was
question
messing.
for you. I got a question for you though.
Me?
You allow Kai though?
Go ahead. Which question?
You allow Kai?
Huh?
You allow Kai?
No.
No.
Kai-
Dragon Ball Z
all that
Kai. You
is
remember Dragon Ball Z Kai?
It's still on. It's on Toonami now, actually.
Look,
Yeah,
look,
but
look.
that's uncut. That's technically just Dragon Ball Z.
Hold on.
They have to say Kai because they're under contract.
Dragon Ball said he was done with it since Dragon Ball Z. He was done with the series, but they told him that he was contractually obligated to go on more.
I'm
Which
a
is why
Yeah.
Dragon Ball GT was such crap, and it was all powering up, no powers, no hitting. It was just a whole thing because he was done with the series and he won't do it anymore.
I hate to say it, but I'm of the opinion that if you get a writer and they have their moment of sheer brilliance, and then they decide that they are finished with that work of art that is theirs, contract or not, they should be allowed to finish whenever they feel.
No, but that's why it changed because he was done. He was like, "Look, I'm done with
Exactly. But I'm saying
Yeah.
if we let him out after just he'd finished DBZ the way he wanted, I would have been okay with that because that
But-
one
but you know,
one
Quote,
series.
since
wanted
they
him
kicked
out that way. Honestly, DBZ was not done. They
What was that,
wanted
Travis?
they wanted more.
Kuro Sensei from Assassination Classroom could kick Goku's ass any day of the week.
You know what?
Whoa,
honestly-
no, you gotta back up.
Have you seen Koro
Have you
Sensei?
seen?
Do you know about Koro
Assassination?
Sensei?
Yeah.
Have
like,
you read or heard about Assassination Classroom?
You gotta calm down. You gotta calm down right now. I'm just saying.
Oh, I'll take my chill pill hat of you.
Is he serious right
We
now?
went from like violent and kill everybody to just sarcastic assholes. I love it.
Look, hold on. You got Goku who can't go Super Saiyan because it'll destroy the Earth. That's his power.
All I have to say,
Koro
Brandon,
Sensei destroyed the moon
rebuttal to
because
that
he just
is-
felt like
yeah.
Goku versus Superman. Done.
You're
All right.
right.
But once again, the Goku versus Superman thing is Goku will murder
Much
Superman.
as we love Death Battle and Screw Attack for making those,
Oh, Goku would whoop Superman's ass. No question. No question.
I hate to say it, I think Goku would have won if he hadn't been idiotic enough to throw Superman into the sun.
Look, the whole.
I want to say this. I want to say this right now. He said, "Vegeta, you got the 500 on the left, right? I got the 500 on the right."
Hey, go
And
on.
Vegeta's like,
cannot-
screw you, I've got
Goku
501.
cannot go Super Saiyan because he will blow up the Earth. That's the storyline. He can't do it. I
Koro
think
Sensei
Silence erupts.
would
I
kill
see
him
his head
before he
around.
would even have to go Super Saiyan.
I'm just saying because
You know what I would love to see?
at Mach 20.
What I would love to see, I know it will never happen just because DC and the DBZ guys will never get together. But I want to legitimately see, give me a team of either Goku, Vegeta, and some Z fighters versus the Justice League. I want to see
All
that.
right, so basically we're gonna throw
out.
in all Super Saiyans. So we got Trunks in there, we got Gohan in there.
Alright,
got,
you know what? You know what? Hey, guy. If
You
anybody
gonna do?
has,
You gonna put
if
Krillin
anybody
in there?
has any match,
put Krillin in there.
Krillin has to be in there. I'm sorry.
You can't put. Who the heck is Krillin gonna fight?
Whoa, hold on. Everyone.
Krillin has to be in there, or at least he has to die in some capacity.
Hey,
Krillin has to
the
die in
Justice
some
League, like
capacity.
Batman would just sit there and toy with his mind.
Krillin, even if he's not directly on the team, he has to make some kind of appearance because he has to die and has to get owned. It has to happen.
Wow.
It's
Him,
not a
Krillin
TV.
and the Flash is gonna be sitting there like, man, we're
Matter
the
of fact,
martyrs.
they're gonna clash into each other. He's gonna do a destructive disc for his final grab while he's gonna actually run into it. And his speed is just gonna, like, his head is gonna cave in that little egg head that he has. It's funny.
Oh my
And-
god.
You know what? No. I have an evil idea.
Like a
Throw
bird.
Videl in there just so she can fight Wonder Woman. Throw Videl versus Wonder Woman. I would love to see that.
Would look.
I would love to see that.
Hold on, wait a minute. I don't know. That actually might be a good fight. Videl
Yeah.
versus Wonder Woman. That might actually be a good
Hey,
fight.
any subscribers,
be
post your
worthy.
thoughts below. Who wins? Who loses? And why?
That might be worthy. That I'll give you that one. Videl versus Wonder Woman.
And we
Because
got
Wonder Woman does have the experience,
throw,
but
throw
Videl
Roshi in
definitely
there.
has
Throw
the
Roshi in
overall
there.
strength.
Throw Roshi in there.
Who's Roshi gonna fight? You can't have Roshi fight a female because if he fights a female, he's gonna go all.
It's gonna end up like exactly.
Especially with
Green
DC, is like
Green Lantern.
Green Lantern's just gonna put him in a little cage.
I mean, but he'll
Roshi would be right at home there.
Yeah, but he's just gonna make the cage bigger. He's just gonna make the cage bigger, and then like,
Man.
Who are you gonna
there
throw?
you go, there you go. I need that one.
Vegeta's gonna try and kill Superman because Vegeta's all obsessed with killing the best, which would leave Goku with who?
No, because there's gonna be because
You're not gonna get Goku versus Superman. It's not
You're
gonna
gonna
happen.
get Goku versus Superman because Vegeta's gonna fight Batman.
No, Vegeta would not.
He wants
His
to fight
fault.
the best. He wants to fight the best,
He
and the
would-
best is bats.
No, the best would be Superman, just on a sheer power level. I'm sorry. Vegeta could Gallic gun the bejesus out of Batman. Batman would die. This would be one of those, just
He would
like
have
one
a
of my
shield in
favorite
his
action
tool belt
movies. Boom.
just for this special occasion.
I mean, all right, well,
All right. Hey.
so
All right,
we're doing
so-
supers versus supers or non-supers versus.
So let's say
Because
this. All right. This would be what would happen. Vegeta would murder Batman in some way, shape, or form, and then he would see Goku clashing with Superman, and he'd be like, "No, I'm gonna Final Flash Superman. This is gonna be end of it. This is gonna be mine."
No, I doubt it, because he has a suit that he'll probably be in a suit that's especially made to fight.
Even if you gave him the
like,
suit from All right. Let me put it this way.
have you seen the Hellbat? Have you seen it?
Yes.
You know about it?
Yes.
He'll probably use that jump.
Let me put it this. All right. Let me say this. Give me the Justice League. You can pick your roster. Which Justice League? So that means either you can put Cyborg, Green Lantern, John Jones, whoever, versus a DBZ roster. No prep time. No prep time. So
Any
Batman
timeline?
loses his advantage.
Hold on, wait.
Any timeline, even like the Batman Beyond standards.
No. Batman Beyond is out. Has to be original canon in some way, shape, or form.
All right, so how about when
So,
Robin
wait.
came back from Apocalypse and he had Superman?
We're not talking about Damien, all geeked out on that.
Hey, and Robin, as far as I knew, was never a JLU member, was he?
Yeah, he was.
Directly?
Directly, no.
Exactly.
Well, actually,
I'm talking directly.
Does that
I
really
mean,
count?
but he was.
Well,
tied
if
in
we're
with the
taking
Bats
Batman
so
Beyond
he-
out of the
you know
equation,
what?
Bats was fighting. He said,
guys,
no,
let me
father.
put it this way.
Batman Beyond never happened.
Let me put it this way. If we're taking McGinnis out, then we're
Whoa,
taking Robbins out, and that includes Damian Wayne, Tim Drake, Jason Todd, all of them. I want to keep it in the Bruce Wayne having the Cal time frame.
Okay, so I just got a question. Are we throwing in Aquaman into this?
No, Aquaman. No,
No.
Aquaman has no place in the Justice League, in my opinion.
Ever.
I'm sorry.
whoa,
but-
Have you seen the
whoa.
new
We can't exactly say
Aquaman?
that. We can't exactly say that because the battle might be epic, and there might be a ripple in
Aquaman's
the
a
wave ride.
complete crap
He'll
hero
get-
anyway.
No,
No, 'cause I want to see Aquaman versus Cooler.
Okay?
You want to see what?
I want to see Aquaman versus Cooler.
Why? Why?
Dude,
Have you
no.
seen, have you seen
that back and
the
forth
alternate
would be great.
timeline of
You know who I
Aquaman?
want to see? You know who I want to see? Popo versus the Martian Manhunter.
What?
Why?
And no. Not Popo from the original series. No,
It's okay.
what I want to see, the abridged
Piccolo versus
version.
Martian Manhunter.
I want to see the abridged version
Piccolo
of
is the
Popo.
Martian Manhunter. What are you talking about?
I want to see the Popo from
got
DBZ
my
abridged
money on the
versus
green one.
Martian Manhunter.
You know what? I went to the bathroom and came back to this. I don't want that anymore.
Because all it would be
I came back to
is
this.
him
What
just
I
going,
I came back for this. Like,
done.
this is bad.
I mean, it's not entirely, but
All right, let me
once
put
again,
it this way. Who would you use? Who would your roster be? Travis, go first. Who would your JLU roster be? Batman,
Well,
Superman, and Wonder Woman have to be in it.
Hold on. My roster for what now?
Travis, go for.
Dragon Ball Z versus Justice League.
And I'm
Deadpool.
talking modern day. Super Friends does
Deadpool.
not count.
Deadpool.
Deadpool is
Deadpool's
not.
Marvel.
Look, Deadpool goes wherever he wants to go. It's Deadpool.
You can't have
Come
Deadpool
on
versus.
now. Think
No,
about it. If Deadpool, he goes wherever he wants to. He
No.
breaks.
Deadpool is restricted. Deadpool is restricted. No,
Deadpool's
he's
a
Marvel.
restriction.
We're not touching that.
No, you can't throw in restrictions
Yes,
now.
I can because I said
He's been doing restrictions.
started. When this started, I said you pick 6 members of Justice League.
Look, if you cannot pick Deadpool, Wolverine's your go-to guy.
Deadpool
Honestly.
has no place in DC Universe because I'm
If
sorry. Do you
Deadpool
even
can't
try and
be-
throw him in there?
Go to
I'm
Wolverine.
sorry, Deadpool was in DC's universe, but his name's not Deadpool. His name's Deadshot.
Look, if it's not Deadpool, it's Wolverine. Either way, either
No.
one.
No. All right, Travis, do you want to go ahead and answer the question since he keeps trying to chuck Marvel characters into a DC canon story?
Like honestly, I don't even. Marvel versus Dragon Ball Z would be unfair because one, Tony Stark will just build a freaking suit to take out
Vegeta. Vegeta would murder Stark.
Hold on.
Vegeta would rip.
Hold on.
How?
Hold on, real quick. So Tony, my question to you is, I pick anyone in the DBZ world. Is that the question?
You pick 6.
Pick
Or can I pick
6
one?
on 6.
Pick one.
6 of either a team of Z fighters or Goku and family.
Okay, honest right now. Mr. Satan.
What the?
Why would you pick Mr. Satan?
Because Mr. Satan will BS his way through everything. Mr. Satan. He'll get you through everything.
Hercule.
Batman will just pillage Satan. That
No,
would be
he'll
a
try, but
slaughter.
Mr. Satan will have an excuse. Come on, you know.
Hold on, wait. All right.
Every reason ever.
This is my Z Fighter lineup. Okay, this is my Z Fighter lineup.
All right, so this is your
Z
DVD.
Fighter lineup.
Or
Vegeta,
18. Give me 18. 18.
Hey, dude,
Vegeta,
let Travis.
Gohan,
Okay.
Pecan.
Go ahead, Travis. Go ahead.
No,
He already did.
Pycon.
Okay.
Not Pecan. Pycon.
Pycon, you're reaching a little bit.
How are you reaching?
You know
Dude,
what?
dead. Are
Hey,
you having him wish back somehow?
Tony,
Yes.
I'll
Okay.
give you some. I'll give you something
And
that is
Bills. I got
old
Bills
school,
in there.
real life,
Bills
honest-
ends all. Bills
Hold on.
ends all.
Come on, listen, Tony. This is great. This is old school too. Janimba.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Where you going with this?
Nimba in
Where you
there.
going
All
with
right.
this?
Janimba. Like not even ultimate form. We're talking baby, big ass
We're
dude.
talking about baby.
Janimba.
We're talking about baby Janimba. We're not talking about fully grown,
Not ultimate form.
steroid juice injected.
Janimba punch you in the face, Janimba. Like that guy was wrecking shit. Honestly.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? You know what I would love to see?
Oh.
Final Form Cell versus the Parasite.
Cell was a fucking. Cell
You
was
know
a bitch.
Cell versus who?
The Parasite.
From
I'll tell you now. Honestly, Jason, hey, Janimba and freaking Boo would have whooped Cell's butt left and right.
no, Boo by himself would have just whooped Cell's
Who
butt.
could have
Yeah,
solved
right. He's right. Yeah, Boo by himself would have whooped Cell's butt, dude. No question.
Boo would have turned Cell into chocolate and ate him.
Yep. Yes, he would
I'm
have.
talking
Yes.
about Fat Boo. I'm talking about Fat Boo now. I'm not talking about Majin. I'm talking about Fat Boo.
Just
Fat
Boo,
Boo
big old
ends
Fat
everybody. And he did
Boo.
it jokingly.
Travis is like going on a "Where's my love for the fat boy?" rant.
Honestly, look. Cell was a
The
good
only thing
idea.
that could have made that better is if you were eating chocolate as you were ranting.
I
Cell
don't have any.
was just
I feel sorry for you.
nothing.
No, because I mean, what started this was Videl versus Wonder Woman.
That actually would be a good fight. I'm sorry. If you can throw Rogue at Wonder Woman and have it be pretty much even
All
till
she
the
has
end.
to do is touch her, though. All she has to do is touch her.
Right, but I mean, that's a knockback to Death Battle. Like, Death Battle did that, and they did that well.
No, because Rogue already absorbed Wonder, or not Wonder.
Miss Marvel.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it wouldn't have mattered because as soon as she saw Wonder Woman, it would have been done because she already had that power.
She
Right.
had enough just to make them even. Wonder Woman's experience in battle and combat.
It was the
Was
all
the
literally okay. Look, all Rogue has to do is fly forward and touch her. Just touch.
Who you got?
Yeah,
Chi-Chi? I got Chi-Chi versus Black Canary.
Yes.
Who you
I
got?
want to see that. I want to see that. Hey,
How
you know what I want to see? You know what I want to see?
Dragon Ball Z
Give me-
season 3.
Give me Green Arrow against Mr. Satan.
After right
Green Arrow
before
versus
Cell
Mr.
Saga. There you go. Cell Saga. Cell
Thank
Saga Chi-Chi.
Cell Saga Chi-Chi would pillage, dude. Like, that would be done.
Cell
Oh,
Saga
wait.
Chi-Chi versus Black Canary.
All right, let me ask you this: which?
The original Black Canary, not Arrow's Black Canary, where she has some device made by Cisco.
Okay,
Talking
okay. So if we're talking Arrow, we're talking Sarah Lance, not Laurel.
No, we're not talking Arrow. I'm not talking Arrow.
I know,
talking
but I'm
the-
drawing a comparison. We're saying the one that actually has combat skills and the powers to
Right.
go along with it. Okay.
Right.
Oh my God! You know what? No. You wanted somebody for Roshi to fight? Ra's al Ghul.
Ra's al Ghul cannot fight.
What? What?
Ra's al Ghul is the leader.
Hand-to-hand combat, Ra's al Ghul got nothing. Honestly.
All right. First of all, I'm gonna tell you how that
is
story's gonna.
blasphemy.
I'm gonna tell you how the story's gonna play out between Raj al Ghul and Master Roshi.
Okay.
Ra's al Ghul will cut his ass up.
And bear in
Raj al
mind,
Ghul is gonna be there with the hand, with the whole League of Assassins, and he's and then Master Roshi's gonna see Talia.
We're
Wait.
talking one-on-one.
He's gonna see Talia. Master
the
Roshi's gonna see
first words out of
Talia,
its
right?
mouth as soon as he sees Talia is going to be "Whoa, mama," pretty
And
much.
then it's gonna be done. Like Master Roshi will.
Ra's al Ghul versus Master Roshi. Are you kidding me?
Why? Why do you think that?
Because Master Roshi will whoop his.
Dude, don't look at this as
he
just
won't.
like energy.
Ra's al
Full
Ghul
murder.
will cut his ass up.
Ra's al
You'll
Ghul
have to
has
wish
the
him back.
combat experience
Master
You
Roshi's
have to wish him back.
of anyone.
and
And ladies just sitting there be like, "Oh my God, yay! They're finally delving on something other, on a new facet of topic."
all that has to happen is Ra's al Ghul has to civil once for Master Roshi to hit a PowerPoint and boom, game's over.
Okay, but I was saying that it wouldn't be a fight between Raj al Ghul and Master Roshi at
Yes,
all.
Please, all Talia would have to do is flash Roshi. Roshi's down for the count.
Exactly, like it's done.
Raj al
Talia's
Ghul-
sexy as hell. Like
She
You
is.
are underestimating Ra's al Ghul's skill with a sword.
Ra's al
I'm
Ghul's
not.
combat.
His,
Ra's al Ghul's combat skills are
I'm not.
virtually unmatched.
No,
I mean-
they're not. No, they're not.
Really?
No, they're not.
Really?
Ra's al Ghul's his
All right. First off, can you pronounce his name correctly before you are gonna bash
care.
the character?
his melee, his hand-to-hand, nothing. Honestly, he's all about misdirection. He's all
Okay,
about
give,
here and there.
give me a
Are
straight
you
up.
serious?
Give me a straight up swordsman who is even close to Ra's al Ghul in combat.
Master
Fine.
Roshi.
you said a
You
swordsman.
said
You said
swordsman.
What are you going to use? The staff?
We're not talking DBZ. I'm at this point. I'm trying to make a point here and make you think.
Okay, so hold on. What's the
In
question?
sword to sword combat.
Sword to combat?
Yes.
Master Roshi. I mean, honestly, come on now.
No.
How many times have you
Master
seen Master
Roshi
Roshi
is
use
the
Master
equivalent
Roshi
of Ra's al Ghul fighting a child.
Butt, honestly. You can shake your head, let's right all you want.
I'm confused right now because I thought it was
How many times have you
Ra's
seen
al
Master Roshi
Ghul
use a
versus
sword?
somebody else.
I'm saying
Besides
find me a
Master Roshi.
swordsman, find me a level playing field. Take Roshi and DBZ out of the equation for a second.
So since we're talking about fictional characters, Ra's al Ghul, swordsman, honestly, the only thing that comes to mind is Dante from Devil May Cry.
I would actually want to see that fight.
I would, because Dante, honestly, like he can.
I could totally see Dante just striding
I
in
don't
there
want to see
being
that
like,
fight.
"So you're the
because
demon."
Dante's gonna win.
And gentlemen,
Yeah.
Demon mode.
let's
No,
wrap
because
it
all
up.
Dante's gonna do is sit up there and take out heaven and hell and just murder that.
No. Before Dante used his heaven, I'm talking just swords play himself. Me and Tony, we're talking just a swords play because I'm trying to talk about characters that have swords play. And
Right.
Dante, what comes to mind? Like he's got badass swords play, and I think he could take freaking Ra's al Ghul in swords without question.
And while
But
we're
see,
bringing in,
I wouldn't have
while we're
picked.
bringing in
I wouldn't
Devil
have picked
May Cry,
Dante. I would have
Who would
picked.
you have
His
picked?
brother Virgil.
I would have picked Deadpool.
I would pick Virgil.
You know what
I said Deadpool. I wasn't allowed to say Deadpool. Okay, I already said Deadpool. I was told no.
No,
Because that
we
was a
decided
completely different
to break
topic.
We decided to
Look,
break that.
No. Tony's got a point. Look, Deadpool is the ultimate I win move. So you can't pick Deadpool because honestly, he is.
All right, then Taskmaster.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm wanting as close to a fair fight all around as we can get. Taskmaster,
Yeah.
yes, I think that would be good.
Yeah.
One other one that I would love to see: Ra's al Ghul versus
Yeah.
Deathstroke.
You want to know what?
Ra's
See,
al Ghul-
Tony, just what I'd love to see is Ra's al Ghul versus freaking Diablo from the games that I've been playing. Diablo.
Like, I don't know. Like, for some
No,
reason, I have a feeling
honestly,
like Deathstroke versus Ra's al Ghul. Like, that'd be like.
Look at the way they played out. Honestly, I would love to see him versus freaking Diablo.
And guys, just so nobody
who?
assumes this, no, we're not going to sit there and post death battles. So screw attack. We're not jumping down your throats. We're not taking
Death battles.
no death battles. This is
No,
just,
but Tony, honestly, think about it. Look at the game Diablo 3, Diablo whatever. Just the fight scene.
I get
with,
it.
with the
I
sword.
get it. I get what you're saying.
That battle would honestly look amazing.
But
And let's start wrapping it up, guys.
all right,
I
guys.
was waiting for Lady to come back. I was like,
Yeah, because you were like you were gonna jump in for a sec, and then it just kind of got. I think we accidentally just overrode her, and she just kind of let us go.
I apologize, lady.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, we're like going on.
We
And
were like ready to murder each other over this.
yeah, I like murder. I could sit here and watch you guys.
And
you know,
this
go
is
for
our
it.
boss.
this is our boss. Like, this is.
She's like the equivalent of like Vegeta and Nappa combined as a boss.
She comes up. She's like,
It's like Sephiroth.
whatever.
There's a Sephiroth joke in there, but I'm not gonna make it.
She's
There's a
just
Sephiroth
sitting here
joke in
watching
there,
this,
but I'm
and
not
she's
gonna
like,
make it.
"Dense for me, puppets, dense."
Nobody will ever beat James Spader in Ultron. Oh my god. that
By the
movie
way,
is great.
that voiceover was that voice work was amazing. I
Okay.
loved it.
Okay.
Like I didn't give him near enough credit in the trailers, but overall, that was great.
Look, if you honestly don't, if you don't see anything, like if you don't care about the Avengers movie at all, go see it just because James Spader voices Ultron.
The
It's
movie
in the blacklist, but on a super level scale. Like
I
it's
know, I was
evil as hell. It's great.
hours of crap.
You gotta give it a shot, okay? Just give it a
I'm
shot. I
watching
guarantee
crap.
you actually like it.
Hey, don't hate on the Avengers.
I've heard so many good things about that movie.
Oh, you better talk to more people then.
Have you
You
even
were
seen the
talking
movie,
some
dude?
real like
Have you
Yeah.
seen the movie?
Like,
in their mud.
was
you're the only one on the show who
It
hasn't seen
was
it.
nothing but a giant setup for the next freaking Captain America movie. Honestly,
Lady, what were you saying?
big setup.
Isn't he the only one out here besides me that hasn't seen it?
Brandon?
It was a giant setup.
And you're
What?
telling me most movies these days don't end with a cliffhanger, really?
But it was 2.5 hours of setup for the next movie. Here's my problem.
No, it wasn't.
Did you watch the movie, or are you just
Yes,
guessing here?
I watched the movie. I've already seen it. I saw it Thursday at 7
Brandon,
o'clock.
You're both no. It was one big setup. I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't.
And
Okay,
It
with
dealt
that
with
said,
what it had to
I'm
deal
gonna-
with, and it just
Then why
hinted
was
to
it
the
2
rest of
hours
the.
long?
You have
Guys,
10
guys.
years to make a movie. You're not going to hint
Guys.
at other things.
guys, ladies
The
trying to.
Avengers 1 movie hinted at nothing
Hey,
but
shut up. Lee's talking.
everything else.
Wow. Okay. And I'm going to end this argument now with let's say goodnight, gentlemen.
Good
Before
night.
before we start
Grumble,
seeing
grumble.
Good
blood.
night. Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
love you all.
Yeah, you're right. Because as soon as we start shedding blood, we have to wait for that little live icon to pop off. Then it's fair game for everybody. All right. Good night, guys. I'll see you next week.
Night, lady.
And this is Lady Rage signing off.